Hello, my name is Srishil Sadashiv Tavdar and I am from Rajaram Bapu Institute of Technology, Rajaram Nagar. I am here to present the topic on computerized tomography of biology for engineering subjects. Mm, First of all, I will tell the history of computerized tomography. Uh, the first commercially CT scanner or computerized tomography was invented by Sir Godfrey Hounsfield in his United Kingdom at a EMI Central Research Laboratories using X-rays. The first EMI scanner was installed in Atkinson Morley Hospital in Wimbledon, England. The first patient brain scan was done on 1st of October in 1971. The EMI scanner is limited to scanning only brain. Next, I will tell introduction. The This is an illustration of a patient moving into the bore of a CT scanner. The board which move inward and outward in the machine. The term computed tomography or a CT refers to a computerized X-ray imaging procedure in which a narrow beam of X-ray is aimed at a patient and quickly rotated around the body, producing signals that are processed by a machine's computer to generate cross-sectional images or slices of the body. These slices are called tomographic images and contain more detailed information than any conventional X-rays or other scientific procedure. Once a number of successive slices are collected by the machine computer, they can be digitally stacked together to form three-dimensional images of the patients. It allows for easier identification and location of the basic structures as well as possible tumors and abnormalities, and this can be also watched live while the patient is in the machine. The next information will be described by my fellow Shubham Satpute. Shubham.
Yes, thank you, Srishal. So my part is working. So unlike a conventional X-ray machine, which uses a fixed X-ray tube, a CT scanner uses a motorized X-ray source that rotates around the circular opening of a donut-shaped structure called gantry. So during a CT scan, the patient lies on a bed that slowly moves through the gantry while the X-ray tube rotates around the patient, shooting narrow beams of X-ray through the body. So instead of film, CT scanners use special digital X-ray detectors which are located directly opposite the X-ray source. As the X-ray leaves the patient, they are picked up by the detectors and transmitted to a computer, and each time the X-ray source completes one full rotation, the CT computer uses sophisticated mathematical techniques to construct a 2D image slice of the patient, and the thickness of the tissue represented in each image slice can vary depending on the CT machine used, but usually ranges from 1 to 10 millimeters. When a full slice is completed, the image is stored and motorized bed is moved forward incrementally into the gantry. The X-ray scanning process is then repeated to procedure another image slice. This process continues until desired number of slices is collected. The image slices can next slide, please. Okay. The image slices can either be displayed individually or stacked together by the computer to generate a 3D image of patient that shows the skeleton, organs, and tissues as well as abnormalities in the physician is trying to identify. This method has many advantages, including the ability to rotate 3D image in space or to view slices in succession. making it easier to find the exact place where the problem may be located. And there below is the block diagram of the system. So this is detector, scanner, patent detectors, X-ray tube, control bus, data bus, camera, CRT or unit and storage, detected microcomputer, and timing control, base position control, and high voltage supply are the components are essential for this system, and works accordingly to fulfill the task provided for the medical use. And in the right hand side, these are the 3D images, uh, images of the patient, of a part of the patient to be scanned and generated by the computer, stacked in the system. So the next further discussion will be taken by my fellow friend Aniket. So over to you, Aniket. Please continue.
Thank you, Shubham. My name is Aniket, and I am explaining advantages, disadvantages, applications of the CT scan. Advantages. First advantage is CT scan machine is a very quick and painless machine. Machine. Second advantage, it can help diagnose and guide treatment for a wider range of conditions than plain X-ray machine. Third advantage, it can be detect the pressure of more serious problems. Means when patient belongs with a more serious problem, it detects very less time. Fourth advantage, it checks if a previously treated disease has reoccurred. Means any patient has any uh, uh, in past disease, then it can be identified with the help of this machine. And fifth advantage is no superposition of the images. Next slide. Disadvantages. First disadvantage is small risk of development cancer in future from exposure to X-rays, and the risk is greater for children. This machine not for children's or teenagers for scanning. Second disadvantage uses high doses of radiation are used in chest, abdomen, so the risk are in general greater than other imaging types. Means the X-ray, the CT scan rays are very deeply and very precisely inserted into patient's body. It can harmful of a patient body. Third disadvantage, injection of the constraint medium can cause kidney problems or result in allergic or injection site reaction in some people. And fourth advantage, some procedures require to anesthesia. Next slide. Application. The CT scans can be used in to identify diseases or injuries within various regions of the body. Second, CT scan has machine has become a useful screening tool for detecting possible tumors or lesions within the abdomen. Third, a CT scan machine of the heart may be ordered when various types of heart diseases or abnormalities are suspected. Fourth, CT scan also can be measured to image the head in order to locate injuries, tumors, clots leading to stroke, hemorrhage, and other conditions. Fifth, it can image the lungs in order to reveal the presence of tumors, pulmonary embolisms, excess fluids, and their conditions such as emph- uh, uh, emphysema or pneumonia. Fifth, sixth, a CT scan is particularly useful when imaging complex bone fractures, severely eroded joints, or bone tumors, since it usually produces more details than would be possible with a conventional X-ray. Uh, Here we conclude our ISE-2 of biology for engineers this course, and we understood that how CT scan machine is worked, and what are the main pros and cons of that machine when we see as a patient's review, and we understood what actually practically CT scan machine is how worked. And I also thank my two partners, Srishel Tawdar and Shubham Satpate, and our biology engineers course guide sir, Mr. P.S. Gadge sir. Thank you.